and welcome to Springboard Media's ActivTips. I'm Amanda Urbanczyk, Teaching and Learning Coordinator at Springboard Media. Today's Active Tip takes a look at how you can use non-linguistic representations in your ActivClassroom. I divided this into two categories: ways that you can incorporate multimedia resources and other ways that you can create mind maps. For example, here's a way that you can use non-linguistic representations of a video. So the first thing I have is some notes that students could pull out from behind the video before, during, and after they watched it. Students can add notes and interact with the video. You can also annotate over this video by choosing the camera icon, which creates a snapshot of that exact frame, which is then editable. So here I have a copy of that frame from the video, and I could have a student use the ruler to measure, use the pen or highlighter to annotate, or just freeze frame and have different students come up to write down what they observed. You can also hide things off the screen, group them together, and then have students bring them in and annotate over them as well. Another way to use non-linguistic representations is to embed HTML in your flipchart. To do so, you can click on Insert, Link, Embedded HTML. When you do this, you'll come up with a window where you can paste in a fragment of HTML from a YouTube video or from a Google map, or any place else where you can embed HTML. So here I have a Google map of the Philadelphia Art Museum, which is editable right inside my flipchart. So I can zoom in, I can turn and pan around, and see what the outside of the Philadelphia Art Museum looks like. There's also many places where you can access virtual field trips. Specifically, you can access virtual field trips in Google Maps and Google Earth. There's also the great opportunities for Google Sky, which includes constellations, as well as a part for the moon and a part for Mars. Students can even annotate right over the surface of the moon. This would be a great chance to bring out my mathematics profile and use a ruler or a protractor or compass to use a real-life measurement. Another way to incorporate non-linguistic representations is through the use of mind mapping. Here are 5 examples of different ways that you can use mind mapping. The first is connectors, which is what you see here where are the purple lines. And connectors is a tool that you can click on under Insert, and it allows you to move the text. And when you move the shapes around, they're connected still. Noteboard is a program that comes with the 500 board, which allows students to use handwriting recognition to add images and shapes, and a noteboard where they create their own graphic organizer. Read Write Think is a website which allows you to use webbing tools. There's a whole part of it where you can create different types of graphic organizers and webs. Dippity is an online timeline creator where students can work together to create multimedia timelines by adding videos and photos and maps, and it'll show them different views, including a list, a timeline, a map, or like a flipbook. And Prezi is an online editor which creates zooming presentations, so you can add a bunch of different things in and then zoom in between them. For example, here's a Prezi I made about instructional strategies and student achievement. And as you click on the play button here, it's going to zoom in on different parts. You can also click on different things in here to have it zoom in on them more. So I've already preset the path to go through each of these different containers. There's some great ones that have already been made. Here's one about the Coca-Cola Company. I hope you've enjoyed today's Active Tip. Springboard Media has a wide range of professional development courses and workshops.